Hey, it's John with Oz General Store, back again for another episode. We're in Melbourne, Australia, working on this X-Series chassis from a 63 Impala. Last time I talked about bracing it and what all the guys in the United States do. Today we're actually going to do some work. We're going to laser cut the reinforcing plates on the sheet right here. So in the United States they use 3/16 or a 1/4 inch plate. So 3/16 from my note, that's about 4.8 mil in metric, we'll call it 5 mil. And then a 1/4 inch is 6.35, but you might round that down to 6 mil. So looking at the chassis over here, 6 mil, I mean, it's quite thick. You may need to put some heat through it. You need to belt the shit out of it, but definitely clamp it all down. What I've got on this bed here is 4 mil. I do have some 6 mil just over there, which we can use, but for the sake of just R&Ding it at the moment, let's just use 4 mil. We can actually increase the grades of steel later on once we've sort of worked out exactly what pieces we're going to cut. We can always go from just mild steel, which is 250 grade, we can go to 350 grade, 450 grade, and so on and so forth. It's just as light, but it's got a lot more carbon content in the steel. It's a lot stronger. The tensile strength is a lot stronger. So that may be the answer to keeping something lightweight, but even stronger. Let's do it. I thought I'd do the stupidity test. I said it was 4 mil. I actually asked the boys to put 4 mil on here, but they've loaded on 6 mil, so we're gonna cut all the pieces out of 6 mil. That might actually work out better. That's closer to a 1/4 inch thick plate, and that's what they use to wrap the frame so it can hop, and you can use hydraulics, which is our main aim. So let's run with that. I've had a chat with John from Hoppers Hydraulics. He's in Miami, Florida. Pretty cool place. Maybe it's a little bit more scenic than Dandenong, Melbourne, Australia. Anyway, so I spoke to him on WhatsApp, 7 p.m. his time, and it's in the morning for us. So I've purchased the DXF files to laser cut everything to speed up the process. I originally had started measuring things, looking at the dimensions, but I realized I want to release the video today. I want to laser cut something right now. It'd be better to have the file. So he's given me this great long list of what the parts mean and where it all corresponds to. He's given me some nesting files, but I'm going to re-nest it. Let's do it right now. So I've got part numbers here that John's provided me with the quantity. Some of the part descriptions are left blank because they haven't got around to finishing it. That's all right. I wonder whether we can amalgamate some of the parts, which is my first question, because there's 78 parts in total. So if I join some of the drawings together and cut them as one, maybe that might help. I'm not sure yet. So I got a haircut also, by the way. Short. I can show you off all my grey hairs. Here are all the parts, and I'm just going to re-nest it because the size nest that John's provided is a little different to what I've got. So I talk in metric, 3 meters by 1.5. So I want to re-nest everything. I want to see whether I can get it just on one sheet, because that would be primo. And I'm following his instructions to work out how many parts we need per design. It's just the quantity. So I'm just working through that now. Yeah, so I've put in the correct quantities of each individual part, which took a little bit of time, and I've gone to nest it, and then it's nested the dimensions, which are obviously in inches from America, into mil. So it's come out like really small parts, and I'm going, so I was able to convert the software that we use from mil to inches, so I'm re-nesting it now. But you can already see, if you can see that, I've just nested one of each part just to double check the size, and that's looking 10 times better. So yeah, worked out. here's the nest here. We're at 67% efficiency. None of the parts are co-edged and have allowed a 3 mil gap in between. Well, I can't tell because I have to convert inches into mil, which I'm not very good at doing. But I've double checked the width and the length. That is indeed our sheet size inside the laser cutter. So I think that 67% efficiency is not bad. And then of course you've got another sort of half a sheet there. It kind of sucks. I'd like it to be all just one sheet, but obviously it can't be that way. So let's get that programmed in and let's get going. At the moment, just so the head knows exactly where the sheet is. So it's just going to touch it very gently so it knows exactly where to laser cut. The sheet rotation is negative 0.035. So I think it's slightly this way, but very minor. It doesn't really matter. If it was 0.1, then I'd be upset about it. But because it's 0.0 whatever, that's not bad. So now it's at the top left-hand corner. So I brought my parts in here. It fits within my sheet. I'm going to change the parameters. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but it's 6 mil. It's this one here. It's changed everything so it's in inches. So I'm like, oh man, you know, I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna go with my usual specs. Alright, so this is the first sheet that we've cut. Cut quality is pretty good. There it is there. There's a little bit of dross. You should be able to use your fingernail to clean it off. So that's 6 mil. The thing with all of this is that you gotta work out where it all goes. So the phone that is filming right now actually has photos from my original nest of all the parts, but I can remember a few of the parts. So A1, I'm gonna mark that one A1, that's also A1, and then this is A2. John's been good enough to give me an Excel spreadsheet of locations of some of the parts over there, not all of them, but we need to figure out where everything goes. If you guys want a set, let me know, but I need to do more R&D. First of all, I need to know where everything goes, and I would mark it out for you so you don't call me and go, where the hell does this go? The second thing is I'd probably work out whether you want it out of 6 mil or whether you want it out of 5 mil or 4 mil, but maybe we can increase the quality of the steel to 350 grade. I don't know, let me know. So I looked at this piece and I feel like I know where this one goes. So let's have a bit of a look. I think that this goes on the outside here, like that. And obviously it's 6 mil. You're gonna have to beat the shit out of this steel to get it to wrap around or heat it up, etc. But you can see that you're probably going to tack it here and then go wrap it around like that. I haven't done the measurements, but I assume that the way that it's been designed, it's probably going to butt up to that bottom lip there, and then you're going to fill in your weld, and then you're going to then shape it so it's got a curve like the original chassis. I'd be surprised if it was meant to go higher and for it to slot in like that. That's my 2 cents. But I think it's that piece there. I don't know where anything else goes. So the description on this one is rear driver's side bottom. So driver's side would be left-hand side because it's from the States. So it probably goes right in the back somewhere here, underneath here. Yeah, that looks like it sort of works. I don't know, actually I have no idea. I think it's that part there. Alright, as you can see, I probably need to pull the chassis out so it's in the middle here somewhere and lay everything out. It's going to take me some time. I don't want this video to be like 10 hours, so let me work out where things are going to go, and then the next video we'll start the fabrication work. We need to fix it first, we need to brace it, and then we need to then start tacking things on. But I think you can sort of get the gist of what's going on here. We're about ready to wrap the frame. I'll see you next time.